Have you ever walked into a room and instantly forgotten why you were there? Or stared at someone's face, someone you know, but their name just slipped away like smoke? Maybe you even looked at your breakfast plate and thought, wait, did I eat eggs this morning? Or was that yesterday? If any of that sounds familiar, good news. You're not broken. Your memory isn't weak. It isn't some dying light bulb that needs replacing. What you've been told about having a bad memory is a myth. Because your brain, it isn't a filing cabinet where papers get lost. It's a jungle. Wild, alive, tangled with paths you've never walked. The problem isn't that your memory is failing. The problem is that you've never been given the map. The myth of bad memory. Most of us grow up believing memory is fixed. You're either good with names or you're not. You've either got a sharp mind or you don't. But memory isn't like eye color. It's a skill, a trainable one. Think about it. You can remember whole movie scenes, word for word. You can remember a song from high school after 2 notes. You can remember the exact smell of your grandmother's kitchen or every embarrassing thing you ever said in middle school. That's not a weak memory. That's a brain wired for connection. The real issue isn't capacity, it's priority. Your brain doesn't care about boring facts. It cares about meaning, emotion, patterns. So when you forget someone's name 2 minutes after meeting them, it's not because your brain is failing. It's because it didn't tag that information as important. No hook, no anchor, just static. The power of association. And this is where the magic begins. Your brain loves connections. It loves stories. The weirder, the better. Take a grocery list. Milk, eggs, bread, snooze, right? Now try this. Picture a giant milk carton wearing sunglasses, skateboarding down your hallway. It smashes into a mountain of eggs, boom, they explode like fireworks. And raining down through the yolk, a slice of bread the size of a car holding a tiny umbrella. Ridiculous? Yep. Memorable? Absolutely. That's association. Turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, and your brain can't help but remember. And if you want to level up, there's the legendary memory palace. Take a place you know, your house, your walk to work, even your favorite coffee shop. Now, place memories inside it. Your introduction sits on the couch. Your main idea is cooking in the kitchen. Your conclusion greets you at the front door. When it's time to recall, you just walk through the space in your mind. This is how ancient Greek speakers gave hours-long speeches with no notes. And yes, it works just as well for remembering birthdays or shopping lists today. Emotional anchors. But association is only half the story. The other half is emotion. Think about your clearest memories. Your first love. That shocking news that changed everything. Or even something small like the smell of your dad's car. Those moments stuck not because you repeated them, but because you felt them. Your brain is like a nightclub. Emotion is the VIP pass. If it makes you laugh, cry, cringe, or glow, it gets in. That's why embarrassing middle school moments are etched forever, but your neighbor's name vanishes instantly. So here's the hack. Add emotion to what you want to remember. Want to remember Sarah's name? Imagine her as Sarah the Dragon Slayer, wielding a flaming sword. Or picture her name glowing neon above her head. Silly? Yes. Sticky? Absolutely. And one warning. Stress. A little stress, like before a test, can sharpen memory. But too much? Weeks of grinding anxiety? That floods your brain with cortisol, and memories slip through the cracks. So the lesson is simple. Spark emotion, but don't drown in it. Solutions for better memory. Now, let's talk organization. Your brain hates chaos, but it loves patterns. This is why we chunk information. 3,105,554,928 feels impossible. But 310,555,928? Easy. 10 random digits become 3 neat packages. Chunking works everywhere. Dates, notes, lists. Break the mountain into boulders. Suddenly, it's climbable. But what about forgetting? Here's the truth. Your brain is built to forget. It has to. If it kept every license plate, every menu, every random conversation, you'd drown in noise. The solution? Spaced repetition. Review something today, again in 3 days, then a week, then a month. It's like watering a plant. One flood won't keep it alive. Regular sips at the right time. That's how it grows. And yes, there are apps, Anki, Quizlet, simple reminders that do the timing for you. So chunk your info, review it in spaced intervals. And suddenly, remembering feels less like brute force and more like rhythm. Daily habits for a sharper mind. But here's the part most people skip. Memory isn't only about tricks. It's about your lifestyle. Sleep. When you sleep, your brain isn't resting. It's filing memories, gluing them in place. Skip sleep, and you skip consolidation. Nutrition. Your brain burns 20% of your energy. Feed it junk, and it fogs up. Feed it well, fish, berries, water, healthy fats, and it sharpens. Exercise. You don't need to run marathons. Just move. Walk. Stretch. Dance. Movement sends oxygen and nutrients straight to the brain. In fact, regular exercise grows the hippocampus, the memory hub, and focus. Most of what we forget isn't forgotten at all. It was never noticed. Mindfulness, even 30 seconds of it, trains your brain to pay attention in the first place. And the best part? You don't need hours of training. Try 30 seconds a day. Turn your to-do list into a wild story. Build a tiny memory palace for 3 items. Small, playful exercises, repeated daily, create real change. Don't just watch. Take action. So let's step back. For most of your life, you've been told memory is fixed, strong or weak, sharp or dull. But that story isn't true. Your memory isn't a fragile box that leaks information. It's a living system, a muscle, a jungle full of hidden paths. When you forget a name or misplace your keys, it's not failure. It's just a signal. Guide the horse, water the plant, fuel the engine. So here's your challenge. Tonight, before you fall asleep, pick one thing you want to remember. Wrap it in an image, a story, a spark of emotion. Plant it in your memory palace. Do that once, then again tomorrow, then again the next day. Soon, you won't just remember more, you'll feel different. Because memory isn't about holding on to the past, it's about shaping the future. And that power, it's been inside you all along. So, ready to unlock it?